of my songs, quote unquote, I sound the same, there's a lot of different overtones, and a lot of people don't notice that because, I mean, I guess more or less it's the mix, but I can go from like a higher pitch to a lower pitch to like just a very calm to something real aggressive, and I try to do that more or less. Um, I streamed the other day, Friday, for 6 hours. I usually only supposed I base myself to stream only four, but I found something at the third hour to do, and I knew it was gonna take longer than what it was, and it was to put an old song that I had. I put it together, and I actually posted it on SoundCloud. I mixed it. I uh, I put it's a motivational song. The song is called Motivation.
Well, we're definitely gonna have to pull that one up and play it for the peoples. And
I just po-
again, oh,
I
you
just
just put
posted
it
it.
in the chat there. And again, guys, make sure you click on Quote Music. He's in the chat. Click on him. Give him a follow. Uh, you won't be bored at all watching his streams because he does so many different things, and just listening to the music. I mean, I literally can sit here and play Hearthstone listening to your stream, no problem. And I did hear something in one of your streams though that I have to ask you about. I hear you have a new gaming addiction. And it's a MOBA of all things.
Yeah, League of Legends.
Yes, Quote is a big League of Legends fan. So if you are out there ever and you bump into him, yes, it's probably him playing. You were saying when somebody asked about what games you were playing, you're like League of Legends, and you just paused because I don't know, when the word League of Legend happens, everybody just stops for a second. And you don't look like the kind of guy to be playing League of Legends, honestly.
I like something that's challenging. I had a friend of mine hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, why don't we try this? I know you've never tried MOBAs. I've always liked first-person shooters, so that's why I was stuck with the Payday 2. I just like something that was different." I started playing League, and I've been playing for like 5 or 6 months. I'm not like great. I'm okay, but I watch the LCS, which is like the professional League of Legends players, and I follow them. And the thing I love about it is I can follow it just like a sport. It's almost like basketball, and there's so many different professional teams that like you never run out of content to watch.
Oh, I agree. I made it as far as a silver 2 in League of Legends before the community just the regular queuing up by myself community drove me nuts. But I really didn't expect. I expected, you went to Payday. I figured, okay, this man plays like some CS:GO or something like that. I did not expect you to say League of Legends. That kind of shocked me.
I played CS:GO the other day with Strat. I was absolutely horrible.
Well, well, Strat's not that much better either, so don't worry about it. I think the three of us would get bot killed all day.
I'm gonna tell you this much. I like playing quote unquote games with friends. Like I enjoy playing something that I can play with a group of friends of mine. But here's the other thing, and this might blow you away. I get complete satisfaction from watching other people play video games. So if I watch Twitch and I watch you play from beginning to end a video game like The Wolf Among Us or like anything that's out or any of the new games, I can sit there and watch and I am just as content without playing, and it saves me so much money. I love video games to death, but just watching Twitch and watching from beginning to end people stream video games all the way through, I love speed runs, and I just get enjoyment from watching. And that's really weird, but the funny thing is I grew up with a friend and he loved to play RPGs. And it was weird because I used to sit at his house and watch him play RPGs. So it was like almost like a live Twitch. And this was when I was like 9 and 10 years old, 11, 12, 13, going all the way to like 16, 17 years old. And we just used to sit there and I try to help him, you know, solve it like the chat does. But I've been doing this since I was a kid. So when I found Twitch, Justin TV, which I was like, yo, I've been doing this my whole life. I'm good. I'm content. So I don't need to buy games. I just got to look it up and watch a video.
See, I'm the same way. There's a lot of games that I would never play. I know I wouldn't play. Okay, Destiny, for instance. I wouldn't even be able close to play it, but man, I'm so content to sit there and watch a stream for like 5 hours, you know, watching somebody go and do the grind and, you know, make their way through and get those levels and stuff like that. I was the same way about Payday till Strat got a hold of me. Now I'm actually trying. But, yeah, I mean, that's the nice thing about it. And with, you know, Twitch having these new channels like the gaming talk shows and the music and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, sitting there watching your stream the other day, like I said, I had the stream up and I was busy playing Hearthstone, you know, which is another game I'm not real good at, but I love to play it anyways. And, you know, I get introduced to some new things, you know, it seems like on a daily basis now. And your music is something that, you know, it's the minute I see quotes up, your stream's up. I mean, that's it.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I know as soon as I broadcast, I'm there to provide content, just like they've provided for me all these years. Like, I've been there since Justin TV. I was there before Twitch, so I know what it is as far as that goes. I was there before like the whole green screen thing and before people were actually talking. They were just playing games and chatting in the box. So, I mean, it came a long way. I love the fact that, you know, Twitch is finally doing something as far as like the creative section. And when I seen that I can broadcast my music, I'm like, I'm going to take this serious because this can actually do something big. And the other day when I was watching, I go into the music section all the time in the creative section. Now, when I'm doing stuff, like say if I'm playing League of Legends, I'll pull up a creative section and I'll watch somebody draw because I love to watch drawing. And I'll put them on another monitor and I'll watch them draw. And there's some amazing artists on there that are getting absolutely no views, and it's kind of like, it's almost disappointing to the fact, like, dude, like, the ability that you have to draw what you're drawing and like you're not really you're getting 10 to 15 views, like these should be thousands of views. People would love to watch people create. I know that because I love to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, but Twitch is giving that opportunity now, and I love the fact that they're doing that and they're opening up new avenues. And I think sooner or later this is going to get just as big as gaming, and I hope so. I really do, because I see a lot of potential in a lot of different areas. And I'm even talking in a professional sense, where I was on Twitch the other day and I went into the music section, and Deadmau5, which is a professional DJ, has 2.4 million followers or 3.8 million followers, is streaming, making music. And I'm like, that's what it is. That's where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? Other people need to let other people in, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm there to answer questions, but at the same time, I'm there to create, and I'm just letting you into my world so that way you can see how I made it. And then the other thing that I told you last time, imagine your favorite album. Think of your favorite album you ever heard. Now imagine being in their studio session. How they put that together. How they mixed the music. How they came up with ideas, what jokes were cracked, or how concepts were created. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Behind the music is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's an art within itself.
Oh, I agree 100%. And when you said that in the chat, I was like, wow, you know, he's got a point here. And you're right, there are plenty of smaller streamers out there doing their content, doing their creativity, and they're not getting the views. And hopefully, down the road, I'll be able to expand and bring more viewers and more people to these channels and stuff. We got about 15 minutes. Why don't you let us know about some of the things you got going on? Some people probably didn't get to see your last stream, so you've got a laundry list of things that you're working on, different music and writing lyrics and stuff like that. So just give us a little sample of what's going on in your life right now.
Well, basically how a stream goes for me, and this is more or less how I break it down. First, we listen to a couple beats. More likely they're original beats, because I have a catalog beyond belief that a lot of people wouldn't even believe how many original beats I have. I probably have about 6,000 to 7,000 original beats from different producers. About 50 to 60 to 100 producers. I have a plethora of beats. So I just go through, we listen, we vibe out. Then I get into what I'm doing that day. Like if I'm doing something for like the family biz, then we listen to beats and we try to get an idea of what track we're gonna write. After we write, I haven't done it yet, but I only did it with the first stream that I did, which was for Strat. He already picked out the beat that we were gonna use for the payday. I wrote the first verse already, but I didn't write the second. So I finished writing the second verse on stream, then I recorded it. I record live on stream also. I have 2 cameras. I take one into the booth. You see all the edits, you see all the corrections, all the mess ups, you get to hear them. If I don't like it, I delete it. And then I do the mixing, and then, I create the song from beginning to end for you on my stream. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give you all the content from the beginning of the album to the end of the album. I even sometimes sit in there and we listen to beats as far as like who's in my stream. And I ask questions like, what do you think? What would you hear over this? What is the concept that comes to mind when you hear this beat? What does it say to you? When you hear a rhythm, what does it say to you? Well, where are you going with this? Do you hear bank robbery? Do you hear a love story? Like, what does it speak to you? And you know what I mean? And I put that in there. So.
Oh, that's awesome. And now, do you have like a set schedule that you stream, or you try to stream certain specific times or anything like that, so the viewers know?
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 to 8 o'clock, Sunday 2 to 6.
And that's Central Standard Time.
Yes.
Because like us East Coast people, we all be messed up because we don't even know half of our times anyways.
Yeah, no, it's more or less essential. Now, if I have somebody coming over and record and they want to stream it, by all means, like, because this is what I do for a living. I get paid to record, mix, and master even local artists, and I let them know, hey man, I could stream it live. You could hit your friends up and they can watch you record the whole song or whatever. I'll go on at any time. I mean, I'm not confined to those times, but I also want to give them a consistency of when they can come check me out, not just a like, oh, he's on now, oh, he's not on today. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give people a constant schedule, so more or less so they know when exactly I'm streaming, and I'm sticking to it for the most part.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And so you're definitely going to be doing the TCN charity event. And I honestly can't wait to see what's going to be going on with that. From what I hear, this is going to be huge. That's all I can say. It's going to be huge, and I'm looking forward to seeing what that whole day event's going to be happening. And you said that the one album I got isn't even out yet. So when is that album coming out?
Well, I just got off tour recently with Tunnel Movement. We went from Midwest to West, back to Midwest. We did like 15 states in like 14 days. Right now, I'm waiting on Grim Reapers, which is the people that I'm actually like signed to. from France, and they have a